Back. Okay, so yes, the live stream we were waiting to happen did happen yesterday, but because of our European time and American time, it is you know quite difficult to go live immediately after because it was already late night when Stony and Justin and Dawn did the video. So I said, okay, we will run it this morning. So please pardon me. I know most of my people are watching from the US and Caribbean and all those areas where right now when I'm doing this live, most of you will be in bed or some people are getting ready to go to bed and stuff like that. But I know you will see it later and you will catch up. So I will run this because the way this is going, I think more videos will be coming. Remember, from the first post and videos that Dawn made, when we analyzed those videos, we talked about how these people were sounding so much like JD. It seemed like JD was somewhere in the background, like what lurks beneath. Actually, that's the name of one channel here on YouTube, right? Anyway, so when people started talking about the fact that King Esther announced it and other bloggers on Facebook also spoke about it, then I was looking at the page and everything they said was the truth, that the page was Justin's page. Do you know how these three people came out to do damage control? Justin came out talking about how when he noticed these people and how bad his horrible ex-wife had treated these people, that because he knows that that is her pattern, he decided to reach out. People were asking that who would have reached out between Dawn, Stony, and Justin. And I said, if this dragging had lasted for 1 or 2 months before Justin came into the picture, then I will believe that Dawn or Stony reached out to Justin. But the fact that they've not even finished opening their mouth and Justin is already in the business and locking beneath, Justin would have been the one that reached out to these people. And voila, what is his name? Mr. Bighead, Dawn, confirmed it that yes, Justin reached out to them. So those people that are talking about why do you people always bring up his name? Why do you people bring up his name? Please connect it and make it make sense. How does a music deal gone wrong involve Justin? That Justin is live. He handed over his professional page and now trying to talk about, well, I like to stand by the truth, so I'm handing over my in fact, I'm going to go get that stuff. Let me just check our sound and I'll check the sound out. I'm going to pull up their live stream so we all listen to it together. I just listened a little bit and I like, no, I'll bring it here so we all do it together. Okay, let's grab our popcorn and watch it together. Please like the live stream if you're just coming in. Okay, please, 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 please get this. Let me pull that up. Welcome if you're just coming. Say hello so I can join. So Don has actually posted a photograph of himself, Stony, and Justin. So after the live stream, I think they went for lunch or dinner or whatever that thing was. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Brunch, he said. Don posted unbothered at brunch. Y'all keep commenting though. And the funny part is the fact that Don is happy that this is happening because he's going to promote Stony's brand. Now let's hear this. What's going on now? Give me a second. Get the volume. Y'all can recognize Justin's voice. So let me set this up properly and then. Can y'all hear? He knows when he wants to scream, and then when he doesn't want to scream, he talks very low. Let me know if you can hear.
All right, so many of you have followed me on this page. This originally was Dean Family Vibes, a page that was more specifically, well, let's say a family vlog content.
Let me know if you can hear, please.
And I would say in the last, just since the first 2 years, actually, when I crossed a million titles on my page, I had kind of a, let's say, a heavy Jesus moment and realized that it didn't feel good. It didn't feel in alignment with my purpose of God for me doing this life. Time had passed for me to become that character. Um,
Welcome, welcome. If you're just joining, you are welcome. Not every, uh, as I said, not everything is about promoting. It's about telling the truth. What truth, actually? Let me know the truth. If you are concerned about telling the truth, eh, you will not go and connect with someone that is not in the music industry, knows nothing about music or anything. Justin is a chiropractor. He is not a music producer or does anything. So there is no reason. Nobody's saying, Stony, do not tell your story. I don't know if somebody's saying that. But the thing is, what is Stony collaborating? I believe, Ese, you're saying this because you don't know who Justin is. To you, most of you think that those of us that are telling these two big head that they are making a big mistake, we're joking. Go and check the list of people that Justin has betrayed. So if you're looking at Cora as a bad person, then Justin is even worse. Yes. If you're judging from, oh, she was friends with this person, then it went south. She was friends with the other person. I'm talking about Cora when I say she, and it went south. What about him, Justin? Miriam Awolowo, that's a Nigerian woman from the same country as Cora Obidi, choose to support Justin financially with her personal time. Do you know how precious somebody's time is for you to devote your time to help somebody else? Lolo did the same. Freda did the same. These are people from, Freda is actually from also Delta State, if I'm not mistaken. Lolo, also a Nigerian, like, listen, Cora. And the list goes on, and some other very hateful people that I don't even mention their names. Those people that were calling Cora's father all sorts of names, all of this set of people. I'm not talking about Africans. I'm talking about people that are from Nigeria, like Cora, that supported Justin. How did Justin pay them back? Don't worry. Let us sit here, please. Everybody, grab your popcorn and sit tight, because after we listen to this live stream, that the three of them did, I will go back and refresh your memory also from where this lady Lolo was the one in charge of people that collected funds to support Justin. Did Lolo come out to tell you that Justin was a very bad person after working with Justin for how many months? Lolo was the one championing. There is nothing done and Stone would do that would be compared to what Lolo and Miriam Awolowo did for Justin. Take it anywhere. Go and check it. The records are there. Don is a big fat liar. That producer is a big fat liar, a green snake under the green grass. King Esther posted something. He came and claimed that King Esther was referring to him. King Esther came out and cleared. King Esther yesterday again posted long chats of. Now hold on. What about this? The white woman that worked with Justin. Did he not betray that woman too? That all his people, they later turned on that woman. That woman had things that if Cora had reached out and gotten those things, Justin would be in jail. The same with Jeba. Jeba had things that if Cora had reached out the way Justin has reached out to these two, and Cora got those things, Cora would have jailed Justin. You people have the mouth to talk this nonsense because he's dealing with Cora. If he was dealing with another black woman, he would be in jail by now. Because of how he has teamed up with his fellow white people, and some of you want to come with the race card. Shove it up your ass. Who's talking about race here? The fact that you people cannot call a spade is what puts him in this problem that he's in. And I feel like you people are very daft, and it's not an insult, it's the truth. Those of you supporting Justin, you don't get sense. None of them get one single sense. If you have sense, you will understand that the court documents that came out in their last case that they did last year, what did that court document state? It clearly states there where the court ordered both of them, Justin and Cora, that they should not instigate any social media dragging, directly or indirectly, or sending somebody to go and drag the other person. What has Justin just done? I hope Cora gets her lawyers involved and let them pick up the video. Justin is standing right there, right there. So more things are going to come out from the mouth of these two people. You can't control it. And Justin by himself confirmed it, that he has given his own page to people that are getting ready to drag somebody. Is he a music person? He has no business with the entertainment industry. There is nothing to listen to Stony for. The Stony is a fool. Do you understand the point I'm making? And try to understand. Stony is so stupid. She's very foolish, and I want to believe that maybe she's very young. I'm looking at her face, and I don't know. Maybe she's in her 20s, and her brain is still not functioning. But there are people that are in their 20s that their brains are straight up, and they can do so. I don't know where to excuse that foolish human being from. When we started this thing, we started cool. All I was saying was somebody tell Stony to, I didn't even think that she was planning to associate with. Okay, Essay, if you're saying that Cora, okay, if you're believing Stony and Don that Cora stole their music, is it Justin that will help them to fix it? On YouTube, you're not allowed to use music without people's rights, so you can actually copyright and strike that video that Cora has if she stole it from you. You can do the same on Facebook and all the platforms. And Cora's video will be music, the music that you're claiming will be taken down. So the only reason why Don and Stony are not able to do this is because maybe they know that if they do that, if they strike her music, she will take it up and she will be able to provide evidence to prove that they both have certain agreement that she can post that song or video, whatever they worked on together. Let's think about this critically. Let's not be, oh, we're looking at, oh, this one is that one. The one can sing, one cannot sing. People are talking all manner of nonsense. If you have issues, go to the right source and understand. When you're not feeling well, are you going to the courthouse to look for a judge, to tell the judge, look, I'm feeling somehow, I don't know what is wrong with me, and the judge will tell you, okay, sit down there and we'll figure out what's happening. Or you go to the hospital and the doctor tells you, go to the lab, and they run series of tests and check you to know what is wrong with you and know how to treat it. How do you have music business that went south? You're going to meet Justin, collaborating with Justin to do what? We're trying to help them here. How did it end up for Jeba? How did it end up for Jeba? How did it end up for all of those women, all of them, Fred at them, all of them that worked with Justin? She's young. She's starting a music career. She has a nice voice. She's towing the path that she will never be successful in this music industry. Watch it and you will see it later. And then you people will understand that when we were telling her to not go that route, we knew who the devil was. Anybody associating with Justin is the devil. Because in all that Justin has done, Justin has never been able to successfully prove the evil thing that Cora did to him. Or how many people has he betrayed? How many relationships has he gone into since their divorce and he's not able to keep any? So if Cora is so horrible with the relationship, then they are birds of the same feather. Right? Because he too, he cannot keep any relationship. So who made him a judge over Cora, that he's giving his own official page so they can use to drag? He just wants to make more money. Don't you get it? The saga brings money. That's what this is. I'm trying to get another device because I feel like the other device is not, the one I'm playing it from is not loud enough. So let me see if I can find it. Let me try it here. And you people, please let me know if it is loud enough, okay? I feel like maybe this other phone might be louder because Justin was not talking down.
Family Vibe, a page that is more specifically, let's say, family vlog content with my girls and I. And I would say in since the first of the year, it actually went across the 1 million followers on my big page. I had kind of a, let's say, a come to Jesus. Guess what went?
Please, can you hear me?
Right, so
can you hear Justin?
Have followed me on this page. This originally was Dean Family Vibes, a page that was more specifically, let's say, family vlog content with like my girls and I. And I would say in the last this since the first of the year, and actually when I crossed 1 million followers on my big page, I had kind of a let's say a come to Jesus moment and realized that it didn't feel good, honestly. It didn't feel in alignment with my purpose and what God put me to do in this life. The time had passed for me to defend my character amongst a mountain of lies, mainly related to my kids. I did effectively show the love that I have for my kids. And so I haven't used this page in probably 6 months. So, and then when I started becoming aware of these two fine humans and what they were doing with this exact same tactics, use you for
Oh,
what you
sorry.
got, treat
She's
you
25,
badly,
huh?
and
Okay,
then
I see.
claim that you're the
She will
bad
regret
person
this
in the
move
process and then make myself the victim. That
to
is a
ever follow her
common
throughout
thing
her career.
that has happened to me, Stony and Don, and a dozen other
Absolutely.
people that have called me over the past 3 years. So for me, this is the closing of a karma loop, meaning that I moved to LA for an artist. I moved here because I loved a woman and I never wanted to live in LA.
He will not
And now I'm
explain the
stuck.
truth. Look what he's saying.
So I'm giving Stony this page because she has an amazing voice. It says can't hear it. Can you guys hear me? And I want to support an artist in their journey. So if you guys have followed me on this page, for your love of me or to love the kids, whether you hate me, love me, because whatever you believe, I don't care. I am passing the baton to Stony, and I want to support her on her journey. And then I'm dipping out and going back to my life. So yeah, this is these tactics of using fan bases to harass and try to destroy lives that don't go along with the
The
narrative
fact that both of them,
bigger artist, it's just not okay.
the fact that these two mumu
So
hold
can you
their
talk about
hand standing
some
behind him like,
threats that you've
ha,
gotten? Are you
Bob Marley
comfortable?
said it right.
Yeah,
Emancipate yourself
threats
from
on my
mental
family,
slavery. Hey,
threats on my family, threats on
who won't
my
threaten your mosquito
career,
family?
threats on my safety, um, coming, I will come find you, those type of things, threats on following me throughout my career and spreading lies about me, threats on exposing my past and all of my past boyfriends and anyone that's ever hated me. They're going to all come out and speak out against me, which is ironic because I've literally only had one boyfriend because I
Nobody cares
lived a
about how
boring
many
life before I
boyfriends
moved
you've
to
had.
LA. But thankfully, threats on attacking my parents, my siblings, and any businesses that they support or anything we try to do. Yeah, we've heard it all, and luckily they haven't repetitive.
Yeah, they said they couldn't hear.
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, okay. Luckily, I come from a family where we stand up to bullies. We speak the truth, even if people don't want to hear it. Even if
Who is bullying you? You're bullying yourself. You and your
even if you face
dog.
repercussions because of it. My father was in law enforcement. He worked as an undercover
It's a
narcotics
shame that
detective,
he has a mumu daughter
and
with
he
no
comes from
brain.
an upstanding background, shot in the line of duty. My mother's from Cape Verde. She's an immigrant, came to this country because her family wanted to give her a better life, and she has been a hardworking woman ever since, raising us to have morals and values and to not be afraid of going the path less traveled, not being afraid to stand up for what you believe in, especially when you've been personally affected by this person.
Good.
And yeah, I'm only here.
You've been affected by this person. You didn't go to do the right thing.
Behaviors that I personally witnessed. I'm here to tell my story of how dangerous and how crazy the music industry is, and how certain personalities, the ones that really chase fame and are willing to do anything to get it, those are very common in this industry. And as someone that is very giving, as someone that loves women, and across my platform, I've always spoken this, I've always supported women.
Yeah, you love women. You team up with two men to destroy another woman.
pivotal
worry.
for me at this
Only
point in my career
25.
to make
You go
sure
see.
that people know that I will stand up for women's rights, but I will not stand up for women's wrongs, especially when
She stole your
thank
music.
you
You
for
didn't go to
supporting it,
report in the right
especially
source.
when there is a history and a pattern of behavior that is all public. So yeah, I've been seeing plenty of things. I'm not taking them to heart though, because I am a strong person and you will not silence me.
So
Nobody wants to silence you, but
Please,
dig and
please
bury
go for
yourself
it.
by yourself.
Threats, reputational harm,
Yeah.
destroying your
Who
career,
wants to talk
recording
about
videos
reputation?
you're doing
Justin,
now, harassing your
that was calling
family.
Cora's father's names.
I have lived
The sisters,
through all of
the
that.
late mother they insulted.
I
Justin.
had my businesses destroyed. I was
Ha!
like, there was one
The
point I thought I was
irony.
going to be homeless on the street. So when I reached out to them, because I was expressing I'm sorry that I immigrated this person here.
She could have still gotten there.
Their family members and try to just badmouth them to
I
everyone
immigrated this person here.
That struck
Talk
my
of
heart,
narcissistic
I had
people.
gone through that, and luckily they had a team. I had to deal with that shit myself. So when I heard that, I was like, hell no. I gave her my page, and I came here to publicly, please, if you support me and you support anti-bullying and not being a bully, please support Stony. Her music is amazing. And
she will end up like you now.
And
how did your chiropractor job
me,
go? People only hear when you talk about Cora.
So I am going to swipe over just so you guys know. I cannot reach comment. Trying to reconnect. I cannot see your comments, so I will simply be speaking from the heart. And I don't want this live to be super long because I kind of need to take a moment for myself after all of this, not gonna lie. But I just want you guys to know, the ones who support me, because I know the ones who don't, you're not gonna give a fuck what I say regardless. The ones who support me and who know what I've stood
You
for
think
my
that you have
entire
people
life,
that are against you.
before
You
social
will
media,
regret it later.
and definitely after. Even when I had a small platform, I was preaching the same things because I've dealt with this sort of behavior before. And back then, I didn't have the backbone to speak up on it. I didn't have the confidence. At that point in my life, I was considering ending my life and made an attempt on my life that I thankfully survived. So that has made me into the woman that I am today. If you do not wish to support this journey, especially from this platform, I fully understand. Please be free. And do whatever you think is best.
I wonder what this journey is. Journey of dragging Cora.
I'm going to be telling my story from the beginning of how we met. I'm going to be pointing out the red flags that I didn't notice at the time and why I didn't notice them. And then after I finish, I will no longer be speaking on this because this is a small part of my story. Well, it doesn't feel that small, but it is a part of my story that's important to address and then move on with my life, because at the end of the day, I know that my purpose is far greater than any one individual. My purpose and what I'm aligned with, my heart, my spirit is telling me that I'm doing the right thing. I hope that not only does this encourage other people who are dealing with something similar to speak out openly, because like I said before, silence never helps anyone except the person who doesn't want the truth.
People keep talking about Cora bullying people. The people are the ones talking. Go to Cora's page. There is no video about these people
doing the behavior to you and wants it to stay quiet, wants the narrative to stay in their favor, especially knowing they have a bigger platform of people that can help boost their message over these smaller people that they think they can take advantage of and get away with it.
You have said nothing.
I'm also doing this because I want this to serve as a lesson to young women or young men alike. Sure, this is clear. A message for young women and young men alike that want to come into the entertainment industry to know that these personalities run rampant in this industry, this behavior runs rampant and is often shielded because controversy and money speaks far louder than truth and what's right, and someone that is just passionate about the art for the sake of the art itself.
What has she said now?
I want people to know that
Are you not going to talk about how she
you
stole
have
your
every right
music?
to tell your story, no matter who wants you to stay quiet about it.
Madam
You
Motivational
have
Speaker.
every right to stand up for what you believe in, no matter who wants you to do otherwise, to stay silent and just move on with your life. No.
Is this how she's telling how
I
Cora
won't.
betrayed her? Hi,
I won't
Pikin,
do
go
that.
sleep, I beg.
That would be
Tata, go sleep.
disingenuous.
Bacon.
So come at me. Come over time. You will see the kind of person that I am, as many people have far before this saga escalated and far after. I will continue to be the bright person that I am. I will continue.
I don't know why people are telling her to stay strong. Stay strong that what? They stole your music. You didn't go to report in the rightful. This is copyright claim the song. Just do the right thing. You're here.
This clear. This is not an attack on Nigerians as a people.
Please leave Nigeria. Nobody get your time.
As a people, I am an African woman myself.
We know you're from Cape Verde. We know.
Sometimes when you can relate to someone and you sympathize with their story,
don't try to bring in black people, black community, Nigeria, Cape Verde, Ghana, South Africa. This one, get out of here. We're talking about music that you said was stolen.
And that's unfortunately, again, how people
tell us how your music was stolen now.
Brilliant at these sort of love bombing and manipulation tactics, smear and move on. So I hope that anyone else who has experienced this behavior, whether from this person or someone else, is inspired to not
this Don and Stony is just making a fool out of themselves.
Stand in their truth and to keep going and to keep pursuing their dreams, no matter what anyone has to say about it, to keep standing up for their work, for their intellectual property, to keep being adamant about their boundaries and about addressing
welcome, like the live stream,
crossed and when that is not okay. I hope that this helps people to notice certain red flags up front, that maybe they're
what red flag have you pointed out in the music deal you people had? Nothing.
Would never like to believe some of the things that I witnessed coming from another woman, and it's a hard pill to swallow. But I think that none of this would be happening if it wasn't meant to happen.
She has not said anything.
If it wasn't meant to happen, I wouldn't be here.
You said you're telling your story, so you're supposed to be telling us how Cora stole your music.
Then
am I the only one hearing nonsense?
And they would have continued going on doing this to another young woman.
What have you done?
So I hope that if, I'm not trying to take anyone's anything. I'm not trying to ruin someone, but I am going to be honest, because other people can benefit from having another voice.
Nobody will benefit anything because you didn't say how Cora betrayed you.
Has happened to me. So if it happens to someone else, now you have a public record of someone who's not waiting. Oh no, I keep seeing it glitch. Someone who is not afraid of these people, and someone who, by every metric, has, a history of being this way. So if y'all want to pop off and try to slander my character, good luck finding something with actual receipts, because I've been a good person all my life.
Oh, man.
I've made mistakes, but I've never purposefully harmed someone. And I've never
do you know what is freedom of speech?
To say anything that wasn't true about them. So by all means, like I said, if you're not interested in my story, if you're not interested in following me along after I've said my story, if you're just here for the tea and this is just drama for you, and then you leave, by all means, I will go on being the human that I am, and I will go on making great music, that's letting it reload. I will go on speaking my truth far beyond this person.
I beg, go take your medication and no fish out. Which kind of wala be this? Now you know what Cora is. What did she say? Did she say anything? She said nothing. She's just bullshitting, and then you're here saying now people know what Cora is.
To follow my journey moving forward, to know the things that I stand for.
This is stupidity. Call a spade a spade.
Other than that, I don't know. Do you want to say anything before we go?
She didn't say nothing. Stony did not say jack.
And I don't always agree with the way Don does things, okay, you guys?
This is the only reasonable thing she has said. She doesn't agree with everything Don does. True, because Don is very foolish.
But I do think that sometimes, especially when you're on the receiving end of it, you want these people to have a taste of it. I get that, like clapping back at people. Like I've clapped back a couple times in my comments.
We leave big fish to go and bully mosquitoes.
I definitely
are you all right?
Will be clapping back musically as well, because that's how I express myself as an artist.
We'll leave big fishes to go and drag mosquitoes. As how?
Unending sport of the year.
But yeah, for anyone that's going through something similar, I hope that you're able to see an example of someone.
You're just coming in. You're welcome. Please like the live stream.
Can stand up to it. And eventually, when I'm thriving in my career, which I fully intend on doing far beyond this saga.
Who wants to work with somebody that likes drama like you and Don? Be waiting.
No one can stop your destiny. And stand in your power, no matter who it is, no matter how big their platform is. Because a platform and having fans does not indicate character. Having thousands of people.
You have not said anything about how she betrayed you. Where is the thing? Where did she steal the music? We still don't know.
That they cannot also, in the same breath, be someone that harms other people. And that's just a fact. If anything, as we've seen with recent American political history and with the entertainment industry being exposed, a lot more people in this business that have a platform end up being the perpetrators of such behavior. And they get away with it because people are so used to putting people on a pedestal and not seeing them as human beings. Yeah, I'm not going to.
She's just here bashing, trying to make people see that Cora is bad, but not telling us what exactly she did.
So I will be starting my story from the beginning. I'm going to talk to you about who I am, where I come from, what got me into music.
You already told
us. All
us.
of this started because of the music and ended because of something far greater. And then I will make my peace and move on. So I hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm sorry that, and I also want to make one more disclaimer. I do apologize if, this person was someone that stood for something very great for you, female empowerment, single motherhood, survivorship, all of those things are very near and dear to a lot of people's hearts that have dealt with them personally. And I think that life is complex and complicated, and so I understand it means a lot to you.
Stony does not have good advisor. Where is her father and mother, please? Somebody go and find them.
You think, and it makes you feel like, no, this is not the person that I've been following for years. This can't be true of the character of the person that I've been. This person has inspired me to do X and da-da-da. That all of that can be true, and I will never take that away from you. If you can take anything positive from this situation, please do. And if you want to hate on me for the rest of my career, by all means, I'm still going to be who I am at the end of the day.
So, we'll see you at the Grammys.
See you at the Grammys. Bye, guys.
This lady is being controlled by
Guess what I'm with?
All
right, so
hold on, let me mute it. Stony is being controlled by Don first, and now Justin is in the business. Like I said earlier, I will say it one more time. Stony, if you want to tell your story of how Cora betrayed you and stole your music, you should have done it on your page, Stony, that page that has 7.5 thousand followers. Even if you have just one following, you should have told the story on that page. When you claim that somebody offended you, But even before you are saying how that person offended you, you are going to look for their enemies, or their enemies looks for you and tells you, I want to team up with you, so we do this. And you say, yes, let us team up. You are a bad person. Learn to fight your battle by yourself. I keep looking at her face and I'm thinking she's very young. And I have said this. Anybody that has followed me for 4 years now that we have been running this story, this back and forth, I will always warn these people that it will never end well with them. And it has never ended well with any one of the people supporting Justin, because he is lying. He is a pathological liar and a very dangerous human being. He has been exposed how many times, and the fact that people like Ese that came in here is talking about how Cora is the bully and this. Justin is a worse bully if you don't know. Justin is a user. And Justin will always play the race game and will always try to use Cora's people against Cora. Why didn't Justin go to meet that Cora's white friend, the tall guy that people used to call Jesus Christ, one that keep long hair? Long hair. I don't know. I mean, those of you that remember, you know the one I'm talking about. Why didn't Justin go to meet when Cora is talking with white people or hanging out, doing something, maybe we're going for a dance and dancing? Why is he not going to see how he can use these people? Because in Justin's mind, he will try to use Cora's own people against Cora. So once he sees any person of color around Cora, he jumps in immediately. And most of them think that, oh, it's the truth. I want to believe that Don and this lady do not know who he is. But that is not even an excuse, because everything you need to know about Justin is there on Facebook, and they are also on Facebook. Isn't it fishy that you're having issues with somebody's ex-wife, the next thing, the person flies like a rocket, landing where you are and talking nonsense? A good example of this is the country America itself. America and Israel decide to fly to Iran and start bombing. Why? They're not supposed to have nuclear weapon. They're not supposed to have this. They're not supposed to have that. Who give America the moral right? That is the most evil country in this world. That remains the only country that has used nuclear weapon. They bombed Nagasaki and Hiroshima. What the heck? That foolish country has the right to go bomb somebody else about something. That is exactly how Justin is. You create a problem and you act like you're the only person that have the right to do and undo. And the fact that this young lady that should focus on her music, come out, sit down, the same thing I said to we done. You're standing, you're moving there. That's not what you should do. First thing first, even before you come out, if you believe and you can beat your chest that yes, Cora stole my music, you will follow the right way that other people follow to pursue when people steal their content or their music or whatever. Even on YouTube, if somebody steals your video, whatever, you know what to do. You can strike that person's channel. If it's multiple videos, 3 strike on YouTube, your channel is down. If it's a music, you will write to YouTube. YouTube will take down the song. If you even use somebody's music in your video, YouTube will send you a message first, and they will mute all the parts where you put that person's music. So when you go to Cora's YouTube to listen to the music or wherever, follow her to Shopify, any place you people post your music, Apple Music, wherever. The music, immediately Dawn and Stone can prove that this song belongs to them. It will be taken down. And if Cora cannot prove that they collaborated and she has the right, then Cora will not post the music and nobody will say anything, because you cannot go and steal somebody's song and then think that you will get away with it. But Don himself decided he was going to expose Cora by posting the chats. Their chat revealed that they did not sign any agreement. They just verbally said, you will help me with this, I will help you with this, you will write one line, I will help you with this one. And they worked together. So that gives her the right to also post the music because you people didn't have any formal contract. So now Stony decided to talk after Don has been ranting, and all of the rant is just nonsense, pure nonsense. And then people think that, oh, when we talk about these things, we're taking sides with Cora. You have not proven anything. The chats you posted shows that you were the one even being manipulative. The producer, Don, was the one being manipulative. I believe if this was only between Stony and Cora, they would have had a better relationship, and their work together would have ended up better than it did. The manipulator was the producer that wanted to use Cora, and maybe at some point Cora discovered it. Omo, you know, if you're a smart Ninja person, you know you dey mad, then born you well. So you don't come out playing the victim when you wanted to use the person. You wanted her to do everything for you people, and then you pretend, oh, but Stony this, but Stony that, but Stony that. Did you people have any formal agreement that that's how it will go? No. Explain clearly you don't. You just take decisions. He even posted that chat where he was saying, after Cora left, and then me and Stony, we were discussing about, why are you discussing about something that concerns Cora when Cora is not there? When three of you are supposed to be working as a team. Are people listening to what Don is saying? The Don has issues. I'm telling you the truth. Don has issues. He thinks the world revolves around him. He thinks he's so relevant that everybody's like, I don't understand. Okay, take for instance, let me pull this up from King Esther. Hold on a minute. King Esther, not this one. King Esther, the Explorer 4. Okay, hold on. Let me see, where is that one? Okay. So King Esther posted something. She had posted something a few days ago, okay? And then, okay, here it is. 15 hours ago, King Esther posted this. So this is what King Esther said. King Esther said, the craziest part of this whole situation is Justin teaming up with, this is the caption, then I will read to you the screenshot of the chats, okay? I would here said Justin teaming up with these people to the extent that he even giving her access to the family page. Do you all remember the nanny who came out a few years ago with these allegations, and how we even came online to he said, oh, how he even came online to brag about it. Did you get this line? Said, do you people, King Esther is asking, do you people remember the nanny that came online and you know, he came out, he's bragged about it, said until today he's still trying so hard to be the victim. How long is this going to happen? And it continues. This is a long caption here, and then King Esther posted these screenshots of a chat between Justin, and you can clearly see a name here saying Justin. So it's a chat between Justin and somebody. I will read some of this chat. It's a lot, but I'll read some of it here to prove the point I'm trying to tell you. So here, this one says, the first one you see, no worries. The gray chat said, no worries. The blue chat says, and then it continues and said, ready for this. Then the gray chat said, I'm barely standing, but I won't fall. The blue chat said, that's hearing you to have come up, we're pretty sure was all false and only set up to scare you and shut you up because it's an empty file. And then the gray chat said, what the F? What makes them think I am going to back off? The blue chat said, what do you mean? So how can they hold a hearing when the files are empty? The gray chat said, sounds strange, meaning I'm going to prove my innocence. The blue chat said, check it out yourself. Go to courthouse and request it. And then the gray chat said, I should do that for a lawsuit. And it continued. The great chat said, meaning I'm going to prove my innocence. And said, okay, go check yours. Okay. Then this, the great chat continued and said, I should do that for a lawsuit. Do you have any evidence that's helping in the regard? So, or is it just fishy? I want to hit them hard. The blue chat responded and said, working on it now. The gray chat replied, wrote again and said, when this is all over, I'm back making money. I will pay you back. The blue chat said, no, absolutely not. We will talk about it when the time comes. The blue chat said, humble yourself, LOL. You're always going to remember me saying those words to you. It says, I will. Another part of the chat says, the blue chat, this one continues from the blue. The blue says, when the court date, sorry, when is the court date? It said for 20th, I was set, who offered you a plea deal to basically say you abuse your kids, and who ordered a new court date? Was this all through CPS, or did it happen in court? It was CPS that offered a VRM rather than go to trial. That's how the state makes their money. That's what I thought. Okay, they should have never opened a case against me unjustifiably. They also switched it from a hearing to a trial without informing my lawyer, and only sent paper mail 2 days prior. That was the first time it was postponed. So if you listen to this chat now, what I just read to you right now, you will know that this is a conversation between Justin and one of those, his headless chickens. But now, let's go out from here and let's go to Don's page and hear what Don is posting about this. Where is the post? Where is that particular post? Where here's the live, here's this here he posted the Stony video. Okay, there he talked about this thing. I'm trying to find where Don, because I saw it yesterday. It was on Don's page, where Don is talking about how King Esther posted something, and King Esther is alleging that that's a conversation between him, Don, and Justin. But meanwhile, when you read that chat, they're talking about CPS, they're talking about court dates, they're talking about, you know that this is something that happened before Don and this person. So you will see that Don is really pushing this thing, and this young lady is not paying attention. And then when people are telling her, don't follow this path, sit down and tell your story. If you claim that, okay, they stole your music, I'm expecting, what's her name? Stony to come out, sit down and say, okay, let me tell the story of how my music was stolen and everything. And she will start from the beginning. This is what we agreed on. This is what we agreed on. I will post a screenshot later on, or she will show it on screen. She's live and she can say, okay, if you're not clear enough, I will post those information, but I will just read to you how it went. And then she will explain how they met, how the three of them met, you know, Dawn, Cora, and Stone, and what they agreed on, and what Cora later did that was not part of what they agreed on. Then after you finish your live stream, you will now post evidence for those people that will be doubting you. That way, nobody will be able to doubt what you have just said, right? So now, when people are busy talking about the fact that, oh, it's good thing, people are praising Justin now that he did a good job. He did a good job coming out to, you know, give his page. One thing you will know, the easiest way to spot a narcissist is immediately something happened between you and them, they gang up with all their friends, they will lie on you, they will keep sending messages to bash you. Everything they will ever say is a lie. They will never say the truth of the story, and they will not stop there. They will constantly, nobody watches you on social media like a narcissist. They keep following everything you're doing, and anybody they see you with, that's your friend or somebody even commenting on your, they will go and message that person and start the smear campaign. The smear campaign is what the narcissists try to use to control the victim. But when you know who you are, and because Cora refused to bend to this nonsense, she's still winning. She's doing her thing out there. He has tried everything, recruited everybody, recruited those group of white people that they think they're going to deport. And the one thing to spot a narcissist, one of the first things that comes out from their mouth is they feel like, oh, I immigrated this person from her country to this place. Anybody can travel from point A to point B. Cora is not the only Nigerian that lives in America. But he somehow, Justin thinks that, oh, he immigrated her there, so she couldn't have gone there by herself. But he met her in China. She was in China. So that is how delusional narcissistic men are. That they think that, oh, they're doing you a favor that you cannot do by yourself. Like they don't see other people in those countries. Like everywhere you go to in this world, you will find a Nigerian. Any country, there are human beings living there, there is a Nigerian there. So you don't need any narcissistic white man to immigrate you from point A to point B. You have your two legs, you have your hands, you have your brain, you can get to where you want to get to. But then he's talking about, and then I went to LA. I didn't want to live in LA. Go back to your Oregon and stay there. What about this person? Let's go back to King Esther's page. Because for people that are just joining this case from 2025, will not understand why we're telling Stony to not tow this part, because as an artist, this is not what you want to do. So we will go back to King Esther's page and we would watch. King Esther just reposted one of the short clip where Lolo is dragging Justin. Remember how Lolo, if they say somebody worked for Justin, Lolo is one of them on the top in terms of putting it out there, because going live, you have to find the time. Okay, and as a mother and everything else that she has to do, Lolo was live every night on Facebook talking on behalf of Justin. Every day. They created a GoFundMe account. They raised a lot of money that she sent from the UK to the US for Justin. But what happened later on? The day she did a particular live stream that people started gifting her, they were sending her stars on Facebook. Is that not where the problem started from? Where Justin thought that she was supposed to forward all the money to him. Let's listen to that. The same thing will happen to Dawn and Stony. Then you people will find a way to cry. The same way that Jeba came out and started crying. Was Jeba not the person that Justin manipulated to go and serve Cora the last court papers? The same Jeba that he said was the nanny holding Cora's children, but it was still the same person that he used to go and serve, to give Cora the thing that she's been served. So before you start looking at this whole thing, people are telling this too. Tell your story by yourself on your page. Don't bring in Justin. Let's listen to what a woman that devoted herself to look and say, oh, I will work for you. Woman that is from her country, like the same country as Cora, took sides with Justin. How did it end up for her? Listen by yourself. These two, there's no plan. They didn't plan together. There is no name. This woman did not insult Cora's family, Cora's father, everybody, all because of Justin. What did Justin do after many years? That is how narcissistic white men behave.
The star they gave me that day, now make you cry.
This is Justin's supporter talking to Justin.
I wanted that day not to come and you try to stay away from me. Today again, you decide to come and call. Is it the star they gave me that day that was beating you? Is it the star that was beating you? You are a horrible person to think that other people are out there crying for the safety and the welfare of your children, and you are there playing stupid and drinking alcohol. You are a horrible person. Yes, I will not bend my mouth to say it. You are a horrible person. You deserve to be jailed. Yes. People are there crying. Their heart is bleeding for your children. You dump your children with a criminal, and you carry drink and be drinking and be recording yourself. The day he went out to drink and record himself, Zoe was there watching over his children. You were drinking alcohol. There is video evidence for it. There is video evidence for it that you were drinking alcohol somewhere, abandon your children for a criminal to take care of. Are you not a horrible person? You are a horrible person. Yes, no doubt about it. Other people will cry for the safety of your children while you are busy chasing women and drinking alcohol. And then when you come to social media, you come and be giving them, I will do everything for my cause. I will do everything for my cause. Like,
his own supporter. His coven member.
Are you doing everything for? You're stupid. A lot of money to be made. You have cried after Korah money, and you are look. That is how you watch Korah money coming every month. No. Look how much he received this month. Look how much he received this month.
You can imagine.
She received this money from Bashimi. She received that money from Bashimi. That is how he sit down to watch the money come every month.
You know what? She knows because she worked with Justin. Do you understand? This lady that is talking from the inside because she worked for him. So when we say stay away from Justin, you cannot be a music person, you're doing music, and then you go to associate with somebody that knows nothing about music. The only job of a narcissist is to destroy you. The worst thing that will happen to any woman or any man is to be married to a narcissist.
What else do you want me to do for you? What else? You are looking for every woman that will give you more money. Did you give them money to who for you? They are calling me a scammer. Your mind was telling you they have given all of $20,000. Your life is better now. Come and collect. Come and collect the $20,000. I have paper record to show the money they pay and the money I sent to you. Don't play with me. Don't play, Justin. You're going to learn. Better go think how you're going to sort your mess with your children than coming my way. Nah. I'm not Korah. Nah, I'm not Korah.
So you see, even the law is saying I'm not Korah. People know that Korah is doing this because I want to believe that probably because of the kids. But sometimes you have to forget about the kids and just jail that his ass.
A lot of like money to be made on trying to be.
This is Justin talking.
And then turning on me and saying, "What was you money you made?" The scammers doing.
The start they gave me that day, now make you cry.
Imagine after this Lolo had worked so hard for him for how many years that she joined this thing. I think Lolo was one of those that joined from earlier. Didn't Miriam come out and swear for him? Miriam said she gave how many thousand pounds that she used to do those investigations and build those courts when they were trying to get CPS so they can get the children away from Korah. There's no evil just in that. You see this life, when your hands are clean, God will fight for you. The ancestors will fight for you. Everything in this life, the sun, the moon, the air we breathe, the sand will work against your enemies. They will plot, they will do everything. At the beginning, it will look like it's working and they will be so excited. But they will forever continue to fail. They will not succeed. How many times did they try to get those children off of her? They were not able. They went to court how many times? And it was obvious. The thing is, you can make your plans, but you know who you cannot manipulate? A judge that went to school, read his book, studied law, and got to his position. You cannot confuse him. You cannot go to court except that lawyer went to school through the backyard. A lawyer that has studied and studied to the finish knows how to defend their case and prove who is lying. So as you step into court, all your manipulation, if you like, bring the whole of your village, gather the whole of your country to that courthouse, the truth shall prevail, except you have judges and lawyers that you can be bought and bribed with money. But if the ones that have integrity, that stand by the truth, they look at the evidence, they're telling you, present me with evidence and facts. They are not there to say, I'm favoring this person because Justin thought he will be favored because the judges will be white. And these are the things you will hear when you're dealing with narcissistic people, that if it's people that are two different race, you will hear things like, who are you going to use to attack? Is it the police? The police are from my country. The police, they look like me. They are white people like me. The judge is white. This is the delusional mindset of narcissistic people, because they think that just because somebody is white like them, the person will favor them. Just because the police is white, the police will just look at you as the black person and say, oh, you're guilty. Or the judge will say, you're guilty. No, the judge will look at the evidence. Evidence will not be black person or white person. Evidence will be the truth. And when they look at it, they will know between the white and the black person who is lying. Because those of you that want to make it a race thing, that's what it is, because that's what the card Justin played. Korah had so much opportunity to take all the evidence of things that he did that could have landed him in jail. Because first of all, you cannot go and be planning with people. So having all of those text messages, their chats and their everything, that is a good evidence. You cannot deny what you wrote with your hand. You cannot deny it. Your voice note that you sent to somebody in a conversation, you cannot deny it. And there is a way a case will get to. They will go to the network providers and they will pull all your conversations. Every time and everything you have said and everything you have plotted, they will bring it all out and it will be presented in court. He would have been in jail as we're talking. So if anybody feel like they don't understand the point that we're making, that after 4 years of divorce, after 4 years, somebody comes out to call out your ex-wife, you flew there faster than the fastest jet in this planet to go and team up with them. Give them your Facebook page that is 79,000 followers because you felt like, oh, if Stony would do that thing on her page that has only 7.5 thousand followers, it will not be, the reach is not going to be that far. It's not going to go that far. Even Don is thanking him this morning. Don has done a live stream on his own page telling Justin, thank you very much. He shows what a good man you are. That is the picture a narcissist love to keep a good picture outside. Majority of the things a narcissist will do is to make themselves look better. They get married so people respect them, not because they like to be married, not because they want to be married men or married women. They only get married because of the picture. They like society. Because deep down inside of them, they feel like shit. They have no love for themselves, no nothing. So if you don't validate them, they are dead. So they will get married for the picture to say, oh, this is a responsible man or a responsible woman. They will have children. Even the children are tools. They're not having children to be a father or a mother. They're having children to use. You will start hearing things like, oh, my child will do this for me. It is always for them, not for the child or the children. These are how you spot. These are the things you will spot. Everything is about them. The picture they want to keep, they want to lie to everybody that there's this perfect picture. But it doesn't work. You know why? Because it is fake. When it's not real, it's not real. Real people can spot it and know that this person is faking it. After 4 years, can you not leave somebody alone? If you say the person is so bad, why are you spying on what she's doing? Before Korah will lift a finger, Justin already knows. Both of you are divorced. It is only narcissists that go and spy on all their ex. They have a list of all their ex, who their ex are dating, who their ex are married to. Every day they're on their phone, and that's narcissist. Another way you will know them, they never drops their phone down. They don't sleep. All night, all morning, all day, they're on their phone. You know why? They are checking for new supplies. They are looking for people to chat with. They have several relationships. They have times to bash people. That is the things that they do, so they don't rest. And before they will check on all their exes and check on all their exes' partners and look, the day is over. They don't achieve anything for their life. Their life is always very empty, so they look for who else's life to make miserable and destroy. That's exactly what you see, Justin. A narcissist is a person that keeps poking at you, because when you are sad, that's when they are joyful. If you are happy, immediately they see small happiness, they look for how to destroy you. Because if you notice of recent, Cora's video where she went to this in Bali, that video went viral. When she did one with Andrea, what's his name? The Andrea, the red carpet guy. That video went viral too. Everything Cora has been doing recently, she went to the next day, she hit 10 million. Before we know, 11 million. Now she's on 12 million. She's growing. It took him a century to get to 1 million. So because all these good things just happened recently and in short time, Justin is frying where he is, even though they just celebrated the 4th year of their child's 4th birthday. So it's 4 years now. 4 years. 4 years, a man cannot move on. 4 years. He was the one that came out online with his phone, because for a narcissist, they want to embarrass you. They want to do things for everybody to see so they can embarrass you. So he took his phone, came on Facebook. I am divorcing Cora. I am divorcing Cora. How did it go? Only a foolish human being thinks that divorce is what people will laugh about. People divorce every 5 minutes in this world. So divorce is like telling somebody good morning as you wake up. You see somebody good morning, or saying hello, hi to somebody. If you say this person divorced, oh really? Okay. Because 10 people divorced that day for that country. 50 people divorced all over. 50 is even small. 1 million people all over the world divorced in one day. What is it? It's a normal thing. But no, for him, it's the shame, because you will hear things like, oh, their culture. They always like to talk about African culture. Oh, their culture. It is this, their culture. But you forget that the same culture would ask you the question, what did you do? Cora came out when he talked about that. Oh, she cheated with this. She came out and she swore on the life of her child. She beat her drum. She did everything. How did it end? Where is he? Where is his career? When you lie on somebody's head. If Cora had done something bad and it led to the divorce, that was when it would be shame for her. But when you are the one that went and cheated, you are the one that went and did all you did, and you picked your phone to be the first person to start talking, you must be mad to think that there will not be people to defend that kind of person. You must be foolish to think that over time the truth will not come out. When you lie, when you say one lie, you need 10 more lies to cover that one you have said. And as time goes on, from 10 it will times 20, and it continues. I say it, you're welcome, Queen. Thank you so much for joining. I say it said Cora should have heard, I'm telling you. If Cora had dealt with him a little bit, this that he repeated now, he wouldn't have done it. Because it just goes to show you that he doesn't even respect what the court warned the both of them. Because if the court is warning them last year not to instigate anything like this, and now he went ahead and gave his full page of 79,000K following to somebody that is coming out to bash Cora, that is against what the law, the court of law ordered them. That's against so many opportunities that Cora had that would have landed Justin in jail. Even if it would be for 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, he would have learned his lesson. And you know that once you divorce from somebody, you mind your business. When you say you don't want somebody, stay on your own. Let the person stay on their own. Mind your goddamn business. Both of you are not together. You're divorced. Mind your freaking business. The court made it easy the way that both of you don't have to interact directly. They have that app where you drop a message, she drops a message. You people know the pickup point, everything. You have the children 1 week, she has the children the other week. You drop them off at the parking, people exchange at the this in parking lot, people exchange, and that's it. Why are you in her business? Somebody came online and said, "Oh, we did a music deal. The music deal went south." Why? And then people are here smiling and clapping It shows how evil the supporters of Justin are. If anybody is standing and supporting that Stony and Don should continue this way, they will end up in the same pit that Lolo and the rest of those people ended in. Where are they today? The energy that these people, this set of women put to drag Cora down, where are they today? Ask yourself that question. What did they see? What did they see? Have you seen him talking about the Zoe? His white friend that was racist and insulting and calling names and everything like him. All those other old white women that supported him because he was a white man, where are they today? He betrayed all of them because that is what he is good at. He's always after the money. Their issue will start if Don will request for, if Stony will request for any money from this page that he has given her. Because she will be the one telling the story now. So they are supposed to share the revenue that will come from all these videos where Stony will be telling her story and dragging Cora on this Justin's page. When Stony will start demanding for more than what Justin will offer her, that is when the three of them will have issues. Then it will now be like the case of Jeba, that Jeba now later came out talking about how the children almost drowned in the bathtub because the father put a small child in a bathtub, a child that was not even up to, is now they are celebrating her 4 years, so she's between 2.5 and 3 years old. And then the next thing was to take the child, put the child in the bathtub, put water, and enter his car and drove away. And water was overflowing in the house. So if Jeba was not there that day, that 2 years or 3 years old baby would have drowned. There is nothing Jeba did not say that Cora would have been able to use to nail Justin very bad. But she didn't do it. He still has his 50% custody of the children. But somebody is talking about music deal that went wrong. He has ran to go and support the evil. A narcissist will always gang up with outsiders against their own family. That is one thing they are good at. They take the side of strangers, but you know what? You don't even have to bother. You give it time. They always end up alone and miserable, and they die old, haggard, and unhappy. They're always unhappy, and they will always be unhappy for the rest of their life. That's how they go around looking for people to destroy. He can't rest. You're a chiropractor. You don't have job. If he comes online to talk about chiropractor work, is not working. I can tell you the name of how many doctors that are online, holistic doctors and different types of teaching people how to take care of their health and things like that. Go and see their views on Facebook. Go and see their views. Motivational speakers and the rest of them. Go and see their views. Go and see their following. Go and see their engagement. Then go to Justin's official chiropractor page. Once he talks about a chiropractor, how you massage the bone and you breaking the bone and you fixing, nobody comes to watch that live stream. But let him just say, I want to talk about Co before he completes her name. There are thousands of people are already there. That's why he cannot create any educational content. I will since 2025, I will create educational content. Cora is so focused on her business. She's so focused on everything that she wants to do. She's doing her music, she's doing her dancing, she's doing her singing, she's creating her content, and she is doing well. Hence, he complains about everything. I said, I don't understand that Stony chick. Music partner, she breaks down all the time. Move on. Why coming out? Did she steal from you? That's what she and Don, they're alleging. They're alleging that Cora stole their music or something, or Cora betrayed them. You know, the agreement was not what. But if you go to Don's page, and you read all the private chat, because Dawn posted all the private chats that they had between Cora and him and Stony, you will see that it is not making any sense. It is not making any sense. They didn't have any agreement. They just verbally said they will do this. This one will write to support this one. The other one will edit to support this one. The other one will give one. It was just them talking about how they're going to help each other and get their project done. So Cora was just following, thinking that everything they were doing was for free and everything she would do will be for free. And she will also help to, since she has a big platform on social media, she will help to, introduce them there so they can get following and get that exposure. So they had that kind of agreement of, you will do this for us, we will do this for you. And that's what they were doing. But at some point, Cora saw that it was not going well. All of this we're saying is not coming from Cora's mouth. Cora has not spoken about this. It is coming from the chat that Don himself posted to use to expose Cora. Now, Stony yesterday said she will come out and talk about this on her new page. She didn't say a page that Justin gave her. Justin too did not announce on his 1 million following page that he wants to gift somebody his page. They wanted to do it secretly. But people like King Esther spotted it and went and quickly announced it. Do you understand? And that was the issue. Do you understand? That was the issue. That's where the issue started from. So I don't even get it. Now Dawn is on Facebook talking. Stony that explained from the morning until evening on that live stream still did not explain how Cora betrayed them. Do you understand? She did not. She's just talking about if you trust the person, and we walked and it went south. And what? She has not said anything. And Justin just came and said, and I gave her my page because I want to support good music and support this, support that. Tomorrow now he will come and tell you that he was the one that built a Stony to this level. Just wait. I say it said, how can she steal their music? What they are annoyed about is she didn't give away her intellectual property. If she feels that they stole, she should expose it on her own page. Why accept a page that Justin is offering? Justin offering his family page to her to come and tell this story. Why are you teaming up with the person's enemy if you're a good person? I say that all these years of making music, has anyone accused Cora of stealing from them? Her work is original and she is naturally creative. Let them continue. I want to see that thing that Dawn is going to post. That, as I keep saying, Dawn, Stony is going to post that will prove something. I want to really see that thing that she's going to post. Let me see some of these, this thing. I think some of the messages are, they're showing me that the message is hidden. So I've tried to put it, but I think maybe you use strong language. So it's not popping up here. Let me see if they will show it. Okay, so it seems like they don't want to show the those two stuff you wrote before the two that I put up here. I was really expecting a full explanation, I'm expecting Stony to come out and say, okay, I met Cora through Dawn, the producer, and we agreed that she will write so and so for me, and I agreed that I will help her edit her video or give her suggestion for her video shoot. And then after everything, I did what I promised Cora, and Cora didn't do what she promised, and she took me off the. It's like, explain well, and then I'm going to be posting our conversation and everything, so you people will see what we both agreed on. That Cora said yes, but then look at what she didn't do. And when we tried to get her to do it, she said XYZ. You post all of that after you've done the video. You post all of that, and people will go and read for themselves. And people will go and tell Cora, you did not try. If you promise something, you have to deliver. You're not going to do that. If they do it to you, you won't like it. That's what people would have said. But only for us to see Justin standing in front of a live stream, Stony and this person standing behind like two slaves. And then they are there talking nonsense. From beginning to end, you're only painting somebody to be bad. She betrayed you. If you believe in this, if you believe in that, if you have bigger platform, if you're trying to put people down, and now people are bullying you, from where? How? You came out to start talking. The person in question didn't say Jack. Cora didn't say Jack. So anyway, I've been talking for 1 hour, 20 minutes. So I'm going to round this one up. And Stony said she will keep talking. So we will keep waiting. Maybe the next live stream that Justin will not be in it, because this whole thing looked forced. I say it is laughing. This whole thing looked forced. Like somebody forced Stony to come and talk, and she doesn't even know what to talk, what to say. Eh? So as we say in Nigeria, stone and done, enter house, jare, I no fish out. I no fish out. Eh? Even who smoke expired, the no fit come betray themselves like this. Who come outside say you want talk to, come they talk nonsense. Ah, okay, because now wow. Now so life they be. I was just listening to that video from the beginning to the end. Stony did not mention one thing. Neither has she posted any evidence till now, because you cannot call the rubbish that Don is posting as anything. Because if Don can clearly come out and claim that chat, that this is the second chat, he's the second thing that King Esther is posting, that he's claiming that is about him. Very soon he will say the video of Lolo and Justin too. Esther was posting it because of him. King Esther posted a chat that of 34 screenshots that she made. Now Don is in his page crying that King Esther, this is the thing he's saying. They are trying to prove that this is the chat between him and Justin, that he just met Justin not too long ago. But when you read those chats on King Esther's page, he's talking about CPS court case. So you know that this is from 2023, 2024, 22, maybe even 2025, when these two mosquitoes were not in the picture. But somehow Don has smuggled himself to play that he is the victim. But both of them started talking. Cora is yet to say anything, but yet they are the victim. How are you the victim? You brought this thing out. The story you're telling us is not adding up. The receipt you're posting is not receipting. We were supposed to be seeing things like, Cora, but you agreed that we're going to do this. Cora and I said, yes, I agreed, but I changed my mind. Or, I agreed, I didn't do it, so what? That's the kind of things we were expected to see on that chat. Like Cora admitting that she agreed that she was going to do XYZ, but then she didn't deliver. But that was not where the gist was going. So I think that he didn't calculate very well. Both of them miscalculated when they started posting those chats. Maybe that's why Stony is still delaying. But let's just wait a little bit. Maybe Stony is going to post more, because I believe the conversation between Stony and Cora will be different. So she will post her own too. And Justin, now that Justin is in the picture, be rest assured that Justin is going to encourage them, because after the live stream, they went out for lunch, brunch, according to what Don posted. So you can imagine. You just can imagine. Let me leave you people 1 hour, 20 minutes. 1 hour, 1 hour, 23 minutes. So let me leave you people. I will see you all later. When Stony posts any more evidence, we will see what she has. Then let us see, because really, we're all waiting to see how Cora betrayed these two. Don did not do justice, so we're believing that Stony will do justice. So let us be patiently waiting. That's all I can say for now. Let everybody be patient. Let's just patient and wait. Okay, that's it. Because I can't believe what these people are. Okay, I say it said, let her keep talking. It's all good publicity for Cora. All publicity is good, so let them promote Cora. No, Don is rejoicing. that let people keep talking about him and Stony, that people are putting them out there. They are getting the engagement, the music. Nobody will nobody will press that link. Few people will just press the link now out of curiosity of what are they talking about, what music did they do with Cora, and people will listen. And few of Justin's fans, just to show that they support Justin, they will click on that link. But give or take, after 1 month, everything will go down, or after even 1 week, because this story is not even storying. So after 1 week, everything will be gone. I'm telling you, after 1 week, nobody will be clicking any link anymore. So let's leave that. Now, the follow-up video that what is it called? The follow-up video that um after they did this live stream, Don went to his own page and Don went to announce, to talk about the live stream they did and how he's describing Justin. I'm not going to play that one here, because when I was talking about Justin, when I was talking about how it sounded like Justin is evolving this, I spoke about it on Trends with Octavia. So if you're not following us on that page, please do so. Follow us on Trends with Octavia. So I'm going to go over them, and that's where I'm going to play the other live stream. Over here, I started this story of playing and reading to you people what Dawn was saying. So when Stony said she was coming to talk also, I said I will bring it here. So I have done that. We've listened to it now here. So up next, as I close this live stream, I'm going live on Trends. And we're going to be listening to how Dawn is so happy that they met Justin and how grateful he is that Justin handed over his page that is big, and that shows that he's a good man and he's supporting a good cause. That we're going to be doing on Trends with Octavia. So if you're not following us there, please do so. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to comment with it now. So for those that are not following, I'm going to drop a comment now, and you come over there. And we're going to continue the other, because it's two separate this thing. I just want to keep the story straight here, and then I have a lot of JD supporters there that are talking about, oh, y'all will not leave JD alone. Every time something happen, you people will smuggle his name. Yeah, so join us on this name you see on the screen now. Type it in your search box and subscribe there, because I'm going live in the next 5 minutes. We're here 1 hour 27 minutes. I'm going to end this one, come back into the studio and go to the other page, and then I'm going to play the live stream that Dawn did. And I want you to hear how Dawn is praising Justin, because he doesn't know who Justin is. And this is amazing, because when Justin is going to betray them, few months from now, you will hear them saying a different story. The song will change. So please follow us on Trends with Octavia. Okay, so there we're going to be discussing the follow-up, okay, after the live stream. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next 5 to 10 minutes. I'll just go in and hop back in the studio. Okay, so I have to switch from Entertainment Daily to the other. So thank you so very much. If you're here, God bless you. Join us over there so you can listen to the conversation continues, okay? But this time around, we're listening to Don alone on his own page and how grateful he's celebrating Justin. Thank you. Bye for now. See you in the next 10 minutes.